You may have noticed in Lost Ark that if you're playing arenas that you always spawn in the bottom of the arena. So how do both teams spawn at the bottom of the arena at the same time? Well, the answer isn't only interesting, but it's also going to give you the ability to go into nearly every single fight with an advantage. There's a really simple trick to getting this advantage, but you're going to have to understand a few things to be effective with it. First off, if you haven't done it already, you're going to want to go into your video settings and force the 21:9 aspect ratio. This is basically a requirement in PvP, as it's going to let you see significantly more of your surroundings. Once you've done that, you're going to have to understand a really important concept that's going to give you a big advantage over your enemies. So if you and your enemies are standing in the same exact spot, you would think that you would see the same things, right? But in reality, you and your enemies are going to be seeing something completely different. This is because each team is going to have their own perspective on the arena. So let's look at some spawn footage. As you can see, both sides are spawning on the bottom of the screen, but if you notice, one team is in the bottom right and the other is in the bottom left. If we take a look at the arena from above, it's going to show that one team's camera is rotated 45 degrees in one direction, and the other team will be rotated 45 degrees in the opposite direction. This means that you and your enemies are going to have a 90-degree difference in what you see, and this is what makes it feel like both of you are spawning at the bottom of the arena at the same time. So why is this important, and how can you use this to your advantage? Well, this 90-degree rotation means that the top and bottom of your screen are going to be the sides of your enemy's screen and vice versa. So if you're approaching someone from the right of them on your screen, on their screen, they're going to be seeing you coming from the top. As you probably already know, you can see way more area to the left and right of your character as opposed to above and below them. Because of this, if you approach someone while moving horizontally on your screen, so to the left or the right, there's actually going to be a point in time in which you can see the enemy, but you aren't on their screen at all. Since this game is largely based off reaction time and you need to be able to see someone to react to what they're doing, this means that approaching the enemies to your sides will give you nearly 3 times the view advantage. So it's a pretty big deal. If you add in the UI that are in the top and bottom of your screen, that gives even more cover for yourself or enemies to hide behind when you're approaching from those angles. If you want a little bit more of an advantage, you can actually make your UI smaller by scrolling to the bottom of your video tab in your settings and lowering it to 80%. If you want more PvP tips, be sure to check out this video here. I also want to give a quick shout out to DJ Montague because he was the one who explained this topic to me. Be sure to check out his channel because he has some really awesome videos there. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Marcus, and thanks for watching.